Passwords have been the weak link in security for a long time. They are shared secrets, which makes them a prime target for attackers, phishing, credential stuffing, brute force attacks, keylogging, you name it. And let's be honest, human behavior doesn't help either. Reused passwords, simple patterns, and I'll change it later are all part of the problem. That's why CloudConnexa now supports passwordless authentication using passkeys. With passkeys, users can replace traditional passwords with modern cryptographic phishing resistance authentication. There is no shared secret to steal and no password to remember. This means a strong protection against credential theft, phishing, and brute force attacks without adding extra complexity, cost, or needing to integrate a third-party solution just to use a passkey. One thing to keep in mind before we start, passwordless authentication isn't enforced by default. Owners and admins can't turn it on globally for everyone. Instead, each user chooses to enable passkey themselves by going into their CloudConnexa User Portal and turning it on. So let's look at the process. As you can see, I'm logged in as an admin to my CloudConnexa admin portal. So first we're going to set up a user. Actually, let's create a user account. I'm going to click on users, click on add user. Let's name this user Tammy. And then primary user groups, we can choose anything we want. Let's choose accounting here. We can put the first name and last name for Tammy here. Let's call her Tammy Doe. And then we want to send an invitation. So let's put her email address here and we're going to click on add user. Okay, Tammy's account is created. Now she's going to get an email with the instructions on how to access the user portal and download the Connect app. And here is that email. So if Tammy clicks on that, she can see the instruction on how to access the user portal and how to set up the Connect app and import her profile. We're just going to go ahead and log in as Tammy to user portal. And from here on, the process is going to be the same even for the existing users as well. So let me go ahead and open another browser here, and I'm going to paste that URL here. It's looking for the username and password. So let's go ahead and do a side-by-side here. So we can see the username is Tammy, so she's going to type her name and then the temporary password. So let's go ahead and copy this here and paste it here, and we're going to click on sign in. Again, this is the first time Tammy is logging in. So she needs to choose a password for herself. So she's going to choose a password and then click on save. Now we have the 2FA enabled in our CloudConnexa. So Tammy needs to scan this with her mobile phone and set up her 2FA. So let me go ahead and do this here. And here we go, we're done. Click on next. We're going to type the code from our Authenticator app and click on verify. And here we go. Again, the very first time a user logs in, she or he is going to see this message that to simplify their signing, they can use Passkey. They can click on setup now or maybe later. So if you click on setup now, they're going to see setting up a new Passkey. Let's say that they are an existing user and they want to set up the Passkey later on. They can just click on their name, go to my account, and then here we go. They can just set up the Passkey. Either way, they're going to see this page. So we can see they have to sign in with their password and 2FA code. Then they have to follow the on-screen prompts. Now, at any time, if they lost their device, they can always fall back to their password. So let's go ahead and start setting up our Passkey. I'm going to click on Add Passkey. First, I have to type the password here. So Tammy's going to type her password here and then confirm. The next step is the two-factor authentication. Is asking for the code. Let me look at the Authenticator app and type the code here. So we can see here right now it's asking us to create a pass key in our Google Password Manager. If we want to save it another way, we can just click on Save Another Way and we can choose other options. For example, here we can choose our Windows Hello or External Security key. The first option that it shows here is saving it to my Windows device, the one that I'm using right now. If I click on change, I have the option of using mobile devices, security key, and again, this Windows device. I'm going to save this Windows device here, asking for my fingerprint. Let's go ahead and do that. And we can see our Passkey is set up. Let's go ahead and click on log out, and we're going to see how Tammy is going to log in from now on. So if Tammy needs to log into her user portal, she can just click on her name, and either she can type the password or continue with Passkey. So we're going to click on continue with Passkey. I set it up on the Windows machine, so I'm going to use my fingerprint, and here we go, we're logged in. And if Tammy is using Connect app to connect to CloudConnexa, we can see her profile here on Connect app. Let's go ahead and click on connect, and it's going to open up a page for us as asking to use the username Tammy here, and here we go, asking sign in with Passkey, again using the fingerprint, and she gets connected. And if you look at the Connect app, we can see that it shows that she's connected as well. To sum it up, it's an easy step forward for organizations that want to reduce credential-based risk and level up their zero trust approach. Less passwords, less friction, and a more secure way to log in with CloudConnexa.